Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for November 8th, 2024. A minor correction before I start from my previous video, which was I said that I thought that the kingdoms were all dual set kingdoms, and Don commented that actually there's a progression over the course of the week where I think it's like Monday is mono set and Saturday or Sunday are full random, and the in between is in between. I don't know. You can read that comment, or probably, I don't know. There's probably other ways to find out, like in Discord or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, sorry for misinforming there. I mean, I think I did caveat that by saying I didn't actually know, but anyway. All right, let's get started. So we have, let's hit the kingdom button. I do wish you could get all this stuff on screen at once, like you can with Dominion games. But anyway, we do have trashing in the form of develop and way of the goat. Not very efficient trashing, but we do have it. There's also developed trail. That's generally pretty exciting. We actually opened trail and then trash an estate with it. That does seem pretty good. And then maybe we do go ahead and grab a develop. Like we can develop into witch. That's pretty exciting. I'm not sure what else we would do, to be honest. There's draw. There's no plus buy, but there is alliance. So like there's a lot of VP potential. There's also crossroads. Crossroads would be pretty good if we're alliancing, potentially at least. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the grab a trail. Now, how do I make sure, like, aha. Oh, the AI did the same thing? I'm sure it wouldn't have known to do that if I hadn't done it first. Stop copying me. Alright, so do we want a silver? Assuming we collide our develop and our trail next turn, we're going to end up top decking a 5 cost, which is probably going to be witch, and a 3 cost. And that should probably be a silver, because like top decking witch develop doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. So that would suggest that we maybe take a crossroads here and like hope that we draw it. I mean, it's not that likely, but it's not that bad of a card in the deck right now, because we have 2 estates. We're obviously not going to trash one next turn. And it's not that bad of a card later either. Like, there is some draw to X synergy where, like, if we don't have the green cards, there's Hunting Lodge in particular. And then obviously, like, much later, it's like an actively good card. So I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna... I have tried to set auto buy on this app, and every time I restart the app, it clears it. I mean, I say every time, that's only been like a handful of times. But like, if anybody knows how to make it stick so that you can have auto buy, I'm not going to bother to turn it on if it's to turn it off every time. But if anybody knows how to make it stick, leave a comment and let me know how to make auto buy stay on. Okay, they go with the guard dog. Trash trail, play trail. I guess we could actually play the trail as way to go. I'm going to be taking another crossroads. I hadn't really considered that. On 4, we can grab another village, like another trail or a hostelry. I think I would prefer to do that. Anyway. So, yeah, we're going to take a witch. I would really not mind another develop at all, but I guess we're going to have plenty of opportunities to do that. So I think I'll just take the silver. And, oh, we could draw the silver or the develop. Hold on. Yeah, we could buy trail and draw the develop, which makes getting another develop more appealing. Yeah. Let's do that. Also get a Destrier, but we're gonna have to watch out for that, actually. Aha! Yeah, we're gonna have to watch out for opportunities to gain Destrier off of develop, like, as a consequence of all this stuff. Like, if we had gained a 3-cost first, we could have chosen... I mean, I want the Witch anyway, but, like, you know. Alright, Crossroads first. Well... Okay, this gets complicated. So, like, we can draw the develop gains... So we develop trail, we could take another Witch, and we have the actions to play it. And then... What do we take in addition to that? Like, we could take the silver... I mean, I think it's got to be better to develop trail than to play the Witch first. I mean, I guess arguably it doesn't matter that much, because if we develop into Witch, we can react trail, draw the Witch anyway, so maybe it doesn't really matter that much, but... in fact, maybe it's better to play the Witch first, because it gives us more information. Like on whether we want a silver or not, or develop. Yeah, alright. Okay. Oh, we got another trail. See, that's... I mean, we do have another develop down there, but I think that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna trash the trail. Oh, order of operations. See, I was wrong. Well, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it normally because we want to have the actions to get... Yeah, no, I screwed this up. I shouldn't have played the Witch first. See, this is complicated, as I said. Alright, Witch first, so that we can make sure we play that. No, wait. No, that means we need to do this the other way around. Ugh. Alright, do we want a silver? We have another develop down there. So I think the answer is yes. Because I think hitting another develop right now is not really going to do a whole lot. Alright, Witch, play trail, play Witch. Okay, now I think we could... Actually, hold on. We could consider getting a Hostelry. We could get a Destrier, or we could just get a Hunting Lodge. Hunting Lodge has some advantages with develop. Hostelry will just let us go faster, which is probably more important right now, I think. So I think Hostelry. Our next hand is just going to be developing some copper. That's unfortunate. Okay. We could... Let's see, we have... Village-wise, we have Crossroads, we have Hostelry, and that's it. Yeah, it's pretty... This is a pretty unfortunate hand. I mean, obviously last turn was great. Can't complain too much, but... I wonder if we actually want a second Crossroads. In which case we just trash a copper. That seems reasonable. Just, like, increase the odds that we find a village up front. Okay. Alright. What did they do? Developed a trail but to use it as way of the goat. Okay. Gain Hunting Lodge, develop. Alright. This has got to be horse first if we can find an estate. No, we cannot find an estate. Could develop the hostelry. What I'd really like to do is find a trail, obviously. We have a 25% chance to find trail. It's not bad. And if we find a state, we can still find trail. So it's actually better than that. It's more like 50, no, a third, essentially. No, less than that, because if we find one estate, we can still, so it's like 2 in 7, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy. Dang it. Alright. Well, at least we can trash 2 coppers. Or, well, actually, there's an argument for just getting a hostelry instead, but trashing is useful. Should we get more draw? Like, we could get a guard dog. It's not bad. Yeah, sure. Okay, we do have developed trail down here. That's good. We got a curse. They developed into guard dog and what, a crossroads. All right, oh, that scares me too much. All right, so developed trail. I normally. All right, I think we're at a point where we would rather have a hunting lodge. As opposed to another witch. Oh, sorry for the noise. There's a lot of stuff going on outside, but it's also hot in here, so I have to compromise. Alright, so what was I saying? Hunting Lodge. I think we take Hunting Lodge, develop. We could basically just leave a Hunting Lodge on top here. Or we could draw it and then just like chuck it and trigger a shuffle. I think chuck it and trigger a shuffle probably. So develop on top. I mean, it's unfortunate because we're not gonna have any trails, but on top. Oh, I guess the other thing we could do is take a destrier. And then we just play develop. That last card should probably just be a copper. I had 5 coppers last turn. I think we've only trashed the 2, which would actually mean there's 5 coppers in the trash. Maybe the AI has trashed more. I don't know. I think I like getting the Hunting Lodge more. Getting to play the witch. Okay, this looks like another hostelry to me. By guard dog. Okay. It's gonna be hostelry first. So we might as well play the witch. Oh no, wait, we should try to activate the guard dog, maybe? Maybe? Like, we could develop... I don't really want to develop estate, though. Like, I don't really want another 3 cost. We could just goat the estate. But, yeah, let's just not worry about it and play the witch. Okay, now we can goat, like, a curse. One, two, three, four, five, six. We'd have to use both of our develops, but we do have another one. That should be fine. Oh no, we don't. No, it gets 2 cards out of our hand, right? Okay. Wonk. All right. So there's only 3 curses left. We're doing a good job of slamming them with those, and we still have another witch left down here. Do we not? Yeah. We're gonna develop a trail again. That much seems clear. I think we'll play that normally. We can always play like a horse's goat or something if we want to trash. I would like to get more trails. It's just awkward because I guess ultimately we could potentially develop witches into trail, like Destrier Trail. That sounds like a pretty good plan. So yeah, do we want yet another develop, or would we rather have God Dog? Or I mean, we could take a tunnel. Like, it is a card that we can reveal to Crossroads. And then, like, in theory, if we want a gold, we can... We probably don't ever want a gold, but maybe we want, like, 1 or 2 to hit Alliance the first time. I could see that. There's no virtual coin. We played 2 of our develops. We do have another develop down here that we can use to develop this other trail. So there's not necessarily much urgency to getting another develop right now. There'll be plenty of opportunities to. I think I actually kind of like taking the tunnel. We just go tunnel Destrier, I think. So I don't think we need a hunting lodge right here. Right. Go ahead and Crossroads, I think. There's the develop. I lost track of which turn I was on. I was like, didn't I just play this hunting lodge and discard earlier this turn? I guess not. Oh, we can get another Destrier here. That's pretty sweet. Maybe we should take another witch then. Plan to develop it next turn. Oh, we could take another hunting lodge. We don't need the actions right now, particularly. Giving out another curse seems more important than thinning a card. Alright. Probably just another hostelry. And next turn we try to discard Tunnel to get to enough money to have Alliance. I don't know if we're going to buy Alliance next turn, but... Alright, so what did they do? Developed a trail into Hunting Launch Guard Dog and trashed a curse. Okay. I think we're probably at the point where we're good to gain another develop off this trail. Gonna get to give out the last curse. We don't really need plus actions right this moment, so I think I'm gonna go develop Destrier. Oh, I guess the guard dog reaction is doing some work for them. Okay, now it's time to develop a witch into Destrier Gold, I guess? Or would we rather have a trail? Maybe we'd rather have a trail. Well, I mean, drawing more does seem pretty useful. Yeah, let's go Destrier. Okay, Destriers cost 2. We could actually develop a Crossroads and get another Destrier, but I don't actually care too much about that. Oh, we could get a hostelry and a bunch of horses, but I think I want the trail. Okay. So we could... Man, if only there was plus buy here, huh? What do we even have down here? We probably have at least 1 copper. We've seen all of our witches. We haven't seen all of our hunting lodges, maybe. I think we have 2. Maybe we only have 1. Seen all of our hostelries? Yes. Seen both of our trails. Well, 3. Seen our crossroads. We should have... I think just the 1... No, I guess we have 2 estates. So we have another estate down here. Yeah, I think we want to draw on just to get past the junk like that. Okay. I mean, the thing... Like, we could green, but the thing is we're, like, way ahead on points. I think it makes more sense to try to maintain our deck control by buying another hostelry, and maybe we can have a turn of just, like, thinning some stuff down before we buy Alliance. So... Wait, what was that? Oh, it just... like, what is it doing? Oh my god. Look at this hand. Maybe they'll play a witch. Ha! Saved by the witch. Alright, that is not all of our green cards. But do we want... I mean, I'm not thrilled about taking... Oh, we can take a Destrier off of this, not rather than a gold. Okay, good. Because I was going to say, I'm not thrilled about taking other gold. We don't have to. Switch into Destrier and Trail. Play the Trail. All right. Now we can go like Hunting Lodge, Destrier off of this trail. Now we could develop Horse into like Destrier Trail. That seems worth doing. We're actually lowering piles quite a bit here. Ten cards left in the deck, somehow. Have we seen all... Oh, we have seen all our develops. We probably should have gained another develop. Whoops. Alright, we've seen all of our green cards, so we can go ahead and play our Crossroads. Crossroads. Okay, we can do some trashing here. Oh, we have another develop. Wait, we have 4 develops and they have... Oh, there's only 4 develops left. Ugh, I miscounted. Okay, good. Well, we're gonna buy Alliance this turn, I think. Unless we can find a win. Seems really unlikely. Like, I don't think there's a develop loop here. Well, we develop Trail into develop and Hunting Lodge, I guess. We play Hunting Lodge to draw, develop. Develop Trail again. To develop... The problem is we're not lowering Destriers if we do that. Yeah, I don't think it's... Oh, wait. But if we can develop into Trails... How do we do that? Well, we have a Horse, but we don't have... When we have a Silver... That's 2 Trails. But, like, how do we gain... Yeah, we can't gain 4 develops and 3 Trails, I don't think. Yeah, alright, whatever. What we should really be trying to do with this is, like, top deck... I mean, if we just top decking a Hunting Lodge should be sufficient to make sure that we can kick off. We could top deck Hunting Lodge Guard Dog off of Trail. I think that's reasonable. Okay, and then So we can trash 2 more coppers. And by 2 more, I mean 1 more. 2 total coppers. Do we trash the estates? We probably do. Probably do. We'll have plenty of green cards for our crossroads to find. Good job, the AI. All right. We could develop a silver. We surely don't need a silver in our deck. All right, what does a pilout look like now? I mean, we definitely don't need to play for a pilout, but it'd be faster if I can figure out a way. I mean, like, this is the point where a human player would have resigned, right? But we have to play it out. So, like, destriers and trails are both low. Like, in theory, so like, what if we developed Hunting Lodge into Destrier Trail? That puts them both at 2. Then, and Destriers would be down to 4 costs. Then we develop something into... We develop a trail into... No, it doesn't... Yes, we develop a trail into, like, Hunting Lodge, Destrier... We have 4 develops. Like, we want to hit the Destrier when it costs 6, then it'll cost 4. And we develop a 3 cost. Yeah, that's what we do. We develop a 3 cost into Destrier at 4 plus, like, Crossroads. And then it costs 2. Then we develop another 3 cost into Destrier and Trail. And there's 2 trails left and no Destriers left. That's 3 develop plays. Then the 4th develop play can gain 1 trail, but and then we buy the other trail. I think that works, something like that. So this was developing Guard Dog into developing Hunting Lodge into Destrier Trail. Yes, okay. All right, and now our Guard Dog draws extra. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, so now we go. Oh, you know what we could do is develop Destrier into Trail Destrier, right? Because the trail costs... No. Destrier will only cost 3. If we develop Trail... Yeah, it just becomes Hunting Lodge. Destrier. A silver... No. That's... Yeah, we just developed the trail. Okay. Alright, Hunting Lodge... Or no, why don't we take another develop? Wait, what? Did I... This was always going to be a problem, wasn't it? Yeah, I should have developed the silver first. No, because then I don't know. Alright, whatever. It probably doesn't matter. Like, we didn't lose net develops. So, I mean, it matters a little bit because we Yeah, no, it probably does matter. I might have just screwed this up. I mean, we can develop Destrier into develop Destrier, I guess. So maybe it's fine. Maybe we end up emptying on develops anyway. I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, it's because the Destrier itself... Oh, God. Okay. Hold on. Is that what happened last time, too? Is that why... Trashed a hunting lodge and then develop... No, that not the last time. Okay, whatever. It's probably fine. We can just empty on develops and trails if we can't do it on Destriers. Probably. Like, develop trail into develop and another hunting lodge, I guess. All right, develop. Or we can just empty on hunting lodges, I guess. There's probably a million ways to do this. Yeah, there surely were. All right. I mean, I guess we can just end actions and buy a hunting lodge, right? All right. Well, there you have it. So they ended up... They had a lot of guard dogs. I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do. Like, they started out with the right idea with, like, the trail develop thing. Trail as goat and blah, blah, blah. And it seemed like they were doing more thinning than I was, but maybe I was doing more thinning and I didn't even like process it because they ended up with 5 coppers. I thought I had. There was one point where there were like 5 coppers in the trash, and I was like, oh, like they must have trashed most of these. But I guess it was actually true. I guess I had. I remember doing it. Oh, I guess there was like that one early turn where I had like where I like double trashed Hopper and then like bought guard dog or something or crossroads. I don't know. Maybe that's what I had forgotten about. But yeah, mostly it seems like they just went for the wrong interactions with develop. I think that's the problem. I don't know. In any case, develop and trail's fun. Oh right, we can look through the log now and try to figure out what they were doing, if it matters. I mean, maybe the more interesting question is, you know, how close was I to doing correct stuff? But let's see here. They develop a copper, buy a guard dog on turn 3. Did they have an estate in hand there? I guess they must have done. So like I collided develop trail and in the first shuffle and they didn't, so that's one thing. Like that's definitely a disadvantage. But the thing is, like if they had an estate in hand, they could have developed estate into develop, top deck the develop, and then be pretty likely to collide develop trail. So like already there, I think like that's a mistake, most likely. I mean, I don't know for sure. It doesn't tell us, but like maybe they chose to buy. No, wait, then they couldn't have. Oh, no, wait, sorry, I'm wrong. Develop trashes a copper, plays 3 copper. Okay, so they did have a bad hand in turn 3. Yeah, no, in that case, it's an okay decision. I mean, I think I like the crossroads better there. Like, you haven't trashed 2 of your estates at this point, and you have, like, you don't want to draw your develop dead. You don't want to draw your trail dead. Like, the guard dog draw isn't really that useful at this point. I'd even maybe rather have a silver. Just all that. Well, not really, because you're gonna get witches off of develop trail anyway. But yeah, I don't like guard dog here. I would rather not trash a copper and buy another trail if it comes to that, or just buy another develop. The guard dog I think is bad there. So. Yeah, then I have a good turn. They trail as goat, trash estate by crossroads. That's also weird to me. So they had trail 3 coppers, presumably? Well, I guess they could have had... No, they could have had their 2 estates. In fact, I guess they were pretty likely to have 2 estates. But, like... I don't know. I guess if you know that you have this can coming up and you're planning to buy crossroads anyway, that makes the guard dog look a little bit better, but... Like, now you only have 1 estate to pair with the crossroads, so it is definitely less good. But yeah, it is a pretty awkward spot. I don't know, like, you probably do want to trash the estate. It is a pretty awkward spot. So they did have a pretty rough shuffle, I will say that. And then they get just 5 coppers and buy a witch. That makes perfect sense, and, like, yeah, that's obviously totally fine. Turn 6, play crossroads, have no green cards, unsurprisingly. Develop. Okay, this is the thing that they were doing that I think is really not good at all. Like, trashing a copper versus gaining 2 cards. No. Like, I mean, like, I get it. You want to get thin, but no. No. Especially with hostelry on the board, because you can, like, and that's kind of what I was doing. I mean, I did trash some coppers, but basically you can just, like, cycle your deck while you're putting better cards into it with develop without necessarily having to trash the coppers up front very aggressively. So yeah, this I think is really bad. I think I may have commented on it at the time, but I probably didn't comment on it as much because I'm, like, mostly focusing on what I'm doing. But yeah, this is... oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. They do. I'm misreading this. They trashed the trail and then used it to play goat, but then they did gain the 2 cards. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I was thinking play the trail as way the goat. My bad. Forget everything I just said. The question is whether they should have played the trail normally, and that's harder to say. I mean, probably, because they saw 5 coppers here, so, like, what do they have left down here, right, in their deck? Like, guard dog? Wait, yeah, guard dog. So that's all 7, so 5 coppers, 6, 7 coppers. There's an estate, and there's a guard dog. So if you've got +3 actions, you play trail, like, you got a 50-50 shot to draw. Actually, you should develop the trail first. Playing the crossroads does nothing. So you develop trail, you play it, and then if you draw a state, your crossroads can draw your guard dog. If you draw, well, you won't need to draw the guard dog, actually, because you'll be able to draw the hunting lodge. But the point is, you can do stuff with this turn because you know, like, you're not going to draw copper. You're either going to draw a state or guard dog. So you develop trail, you draw one of those 2, and then either way, you can play your crossroads to get your plus actions. Like, the develop's non-terminal because you played the trail, and then you can draw, like, the hunting lodge and the develop, and then you can, like, develop the estate, or you can do your copper trash if that's what you want to do, whatever. So, like, so apologies for the wrong assessment of what was going on with the goat part of this. I mean, it's still wrong. It's just not wrong for the reasons that I said. Yeah, that's underplayed. It's not as badly underplayed, and, like, having hunting lodge develop on top of the deck going into the next turn isn't like, that's not bad, but I do think that's, like, underplaying. And then here I just, like, go absolutely off already. How did that happen exactly? So, well, I had already collided. on turn 4 and got a Witch and a Develop. And then I bought the Trail to draw the Develop off the deck, so I'd be less likely to see that and more likely to find a village. And then I got lucky and found the Crossroads. Got the Witch play. Oh, wait. They played the Guard Dog. Oh, but that, no, but that, did they trigger a shuffle here? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they didn't have a Guard Dog. They shuffled, and then they had the Guard Dog, and then they drew 2, and that's why they had 5 coppers. Oh, okay, so I might be wrong about their deck state, actually, here. So maybe this isn't even bad. So maybe this is all just, like, my shuffles are better. Because it certainly, my first shuffle was better. Like, the turn 3, turn 4 was, like, for sure better. And then this, like, turn 5 top-decking the Crossroads was really nice. So that I get to, like, play Witch non-terminally, develop Trail, again, get to play the Witch again, like get to play another Witch because of the non-terminal into the developed Trail into another Witch. So I give them like 2 curses already. Get a hostelry, get a horse, like, which is also nice. Then I have a pretty like crappy bottom of the shuffle, but that's okay. Crash a copper by a Crossroads. So then they do their thing. So actually, what they probably had, so they probably had a hand of 4 copper Guard Dog, and then they reacted Guard Dog and drew copper Estate, if I had to guess. And then they had 5 and they bought a Witch. So this was actually the bottom of their shuffle, which means they probably didn't want to trigger a shuffle here. So this actually makes more sense now. Okay. This is the problem with trying to reconstruct this from the log, I guess. It's like I misunderstand things, or at least I'm not used to trying to do it this way. So then, yeah, and then I just go off, like, top deck the horse, which is amazing. And then I have Crossroads into Double Witch, which is amazing. And yeah, by this point, I pretty much already won the game. Like, I've given them 4 curses over 2 turns. Like, it's turn 7. They do give me a curse here, but like, yeah, I've pretty much already won the game by this point. So, like, maybe there wasn't really anything good for the AI to do anyway. That being said, I do think they had too many Guard Dogs, like, relative to other things that they could have been doing. But yeah. So overall, yeah, Develop is a complicated card, and it's like not necessarily like a power card exactly, but it can be a power card. It definitely was on this board. And it's very possible that I underplayed it and didn't get enough of them. It's like a little tricky because getting both the Develops and the Trails into the deck is not trivial. Like, the easiest card to develop into a Trail is a 3 cost, but then, like, you have to take a Crossroads. You don't really want that many Crossroads. You can also develop, like, a 5 cost, and I obviously did do that eventually with the Witches, but like, in the interim, like, you're not necessarily going to have that many 5 costs in your deck, and you want to be playing your Witches until the curse is empty. So, like, yeah, I don't know. It's not super straightforward. I mean, not that the only thing you can develop is Trails. Obviously, you can develop other things too, but it's just like, it's definitely tricky to navigate, and that's typical for Develop. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching once again this crazy long video. Until next time.